Hey y'all. Hey. Hey. Morning. Good morning. Morning. So, you know, I want to share this video for a second, y'all. I want to share this and I really want to explain what I was talking about here. So,
my favorite saying.
that's kind of loud,
Line 'em up, 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 line 'em up.
but I'm going to tell y'all what I saw when I first saw this as a spiritual person.
Follow me, follow me, follow me.
So, this is one of the beautiful things that I like about us. Like, really, how in tune we are, but oftentimes we don't really recognize how in tune we are. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's talking about fun, and yeah, just fun in this celebration. But when I first saw this, I said, that's a war dance. When I first saw it, right? I said, that's a war dance. That's preparation for war. You know what I mean? Like coming before. Like, you know how even the Europeans got into that when they got over here in America before they start their battle and the thing, they have the drums and they have the lines. The first line that moves out to let people know that we're marching forward is the line, is the drums, is the beats, is the sounds, is the whatever. And I know y'all like to see that now, like when we're in college, we're looking at the college bands and the battle of the bands. Y'all like to look at that and enjoy it, you know what I mean? And it gets you riled up, and that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to get the soldiers riled up. You know what I mean? So these are line dances and line music. That's supposed to be the first line of the soldiers, of the warriors. You know what I mean? Exactly. Our version of a haka. Yes. And this is not just like, this is an indigenous thing, global, everywhere. You know what I mean? So when you see these marches and they're out there and they're dancing and they're whatever and they're getting ready and their warriors are getting ready and they're getting possessed and they're getting the spirits to get them ready to march, right? So what made me think of doing something on it today was when someone sent me this. Let me put it on there. When someone sent me this, hold on, y'all. Let me put it up here and I'll open it. So, right. So let me share this one right here. So when someone said this, I was like, "You stupid." I don't mean to call you stupid, but you really disconnect
My favorite saying.
the
Lot
symbolism,
of up, lot of up, lot of
the
up, lot of up, lot of
similarity.
up, lot of up, lot of up, lot of up.
I'll revert. Not to see the similarity. There's something wrong. I'm just gonna be totally honest. I don't give a fuck. You mad at me or you want to, but not to see the similarity.
My favorite saying. Lot of up, 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 lot of up. Follow me, 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 yeah, follow me. I'm hoping to see the day when my people can all relate. We must stop fighting to achieve a
So, not only that, but one of the main songs that was bumping and that has been bumping is Follow Me, right? You know, so this is to get people riled up. Like that's what that energy is, to get you up and ready to do something. Very Aries, right? Too. Very, very Aries. And we literally are going full on with all this Aries energy. The eclipses that's coming up, the the fact that Neptune, which deals with this spiritual stuff, the spiritual rile up, the spiritual, the possession, the this into Aries, the sign of what? War, right? The ancestors, the energy, the music, the dance, the all of that into war, right? Almost like just to trick you, because like a lot of y'all say, oh, we not getting involved. Oh, baby, yes, you are. This is all about you. This is all about you. This is all about Black, Indigenous, whatever you want to call it. This is all about you. You're talking about how they're trying to bait you. Yes, they're trying to bait you. Like this is a call. They're like, we working on you right now. We working you, right? So what you gonna do? It calls for strategy. It doesn't call for being scared. It doesn't call for sitting back and saying they're going to pull us out here and they're going to do this to us and they're going to do that to us. Get your power together. Get your family and your community and your power together. This is not a joke. Don't punk out now. You finally have come to the day where you can take back what's yours, own your sovereignty, invest in your community, create your own whatever, and you finally arrived there. You're finally here. You're finally here. But you got to get out of that reactive place that Black folks like to be in. The problem is not that we march and we fight. The problem is we only did it when we was reactive. When we were reacting to something. That is the problem. We would react. Somebody would get hurt, then we get out there, then we go sit back down. Then we sit back down and wait for the next person to get hurt. Then we sit back down. We have to shake this fear, scary shit, and face our fears and finally get down to what we need to do. We have finally arrived to the point where we can declare and live our sovereignty. That word you like tossing around, acting all big and bad about it when it's about you and on an individual basis, but when it's not, when it's about a whole entire culture and all of these people, but when it's about you, when it's shit that could get your child support cleared, or when it's shit that can allow you to drive around without a license, or stand up to a cop or whatever, and you on an individual basis, but you have not built a nation off of this and stuck with it, really was about it, even if it was only 2, 3, 4 people in the beginning, that would turn into 2, 3, 400 people, 2, 3, 4,000 people. Like, I really had to come up here to be real, because y'all looking really scary. You've been looking scary. You've been looking scary. You've been looking like bitch asses. I hate to even put that, if I got to put that down there. You've been looking like punks. And now is not the time to be a punk. Now is the time to plan. Now is the time to strategize. Now is the time to call on your ancestors, to walk with your ancestors, get the strength of your ancestors, and step up and claim what's rightfully yours. Your leaders, they can't even help you now. Your leaders, they can't help you because they scared. And because they know if they do something, they don't have your participation. Call me crazy. I've been crazy. I've been crazy. Hell, I talk about playing cards and stars and shit. I'm crazy. I had to be taken to a place in my life over the last couple of months that, you know what? I don't give a fuck about this life if this life ain't right. If I don't make it right. I don't give a fuck about this life if I don't make it right. I don't give a fuck about this money. I don't give a fuck about this house. I don't give a fuck about nothing if I don't make it right. Like, seriously. This ain't no soft girl time. It's not. We're gonna have plenty of time to have soft girl time. But this war is all about you. It's all about you. So I'm like, if it's gonna be there, it's gonna be there. Let's take it there. Let's take it all the way there. Let's do what we need to do. I'm from New York. Like, I'm like sitting here like, yo, the hell. Y'all, you can not pay attention to what the hell is going on. But if it was somebody you didn't like, and they was doing all this shit, you be bitching on social media. Oh my God, she's talking about me, or he's talking about me, and he's doing this, and I know he's talking about me, but you can't turn your direction to the real enemy. You could talk about any old body. You could laugh about people. You could be mad at people. You could be in people's inboxes. You could be mad about this and mad about that. But you can't be mad at the real thing you need to direct your anger towards and get fired up about. You still instead bitching with your people. And you don't hear the drums. You don't hear the war call. You don't hear the drums. You don't feel the drum. No, you're going to act like you don't hear it because you're scared. Because your people scared, your friends scared, your baby daddy scared, your baby mama scared, your mama, your daddy scared. So you're going to act like you don't hear the drums. Do you hear the drums? Do you feel the drums? I am hosting a town hall on April 5th. I will post the details. It'll be in a Zoom because I hear the drums. And I'm not going to take and stick my head in the ground. I've been preparing for this shit for a fucking decade. I've been preparing for this for a decade. I've been sitting back, like just sitting back. But I can't sit back. I can't. Like, what the fuck was I doing all this for? What was I building guap for? What was I building Saab for? What was I spending countless nights researching identity technology and community technology and DAOs and planning and doing all, what was I doing all this for? Real life. That's what I was doing this for. Struggling to get here. Taking every dime I have from my business to put into this. And now I got to the point where I spend so much time on this, I can't even do my business anymore. That's how committed I am. I got a son that comes to me, Mom, we need to prepare. It's one of the smartest people I know. Is stressed out because he said, Mom, we need to prepare. And I got more. I got more sons that say we need to prepare. So that's it. So I will be having a town hall on April 5th at 7:00. And I really don't want to hear, I don't want to do it to hear a whole lot of complaints, a whole lot of bitching and moaning, of people bitching and moaning about their own personal life. That's not what this is about. This is about what we need to do now. And one day, that town hall is going to grow. It might only start with 25 people, but it'll turn into 25,000 people, and 50,000 people, and 100,000 people. Because it is time. People sitting around, they're like, well, I'm going to get out of it and I'm going to go do my hair and my nails. I do my hair and my nails and still prepare for war. Start paying attention to the signs, the collective signs. This upcoming eclipse is going to take place on the Seven of Clubs day. Seven of Clubs is the call. It's the calling. It's the verbal calling. It's calling out to people, spreading the word. It's what we are known for doing. What word do we need to spread right now? We need to spread the word of organization, collective organization, economic renewal, building. We need to spread the word now. We got solutions. Time now is to build up our own cities, our own communities. Grab as much of this land as possible. Grab it. Build a community. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Grab America. Because they don't really want America. They don't. They don't really want this land. They want to destroy it. They don't want this land. They want to nuke it. These demented people, they have gripes with their mothers, their fathers, their families, the people that they don't think love them enough, the people that in whatever they wanna do a murder suicide unaliving rituals on us. They don't want this land because they know it ain't theirs. They want to turn this into Mad Max, dystopia. Because if they don't want you to have it, they're going to make sure nobody has it. The theme of the moment is, I will bite off my nose to spite my face. They do not want this place. They want to go to Mars. They want to go underground. They want to go try to get in the ocean and get under the sea. They don't want this place. So defend it. Build it and defend it. Build it and defend it. The wars that occurred during the times of the Civil War were also the nations' wars. The nations had, prior to that, had to defend it. The nations had to defend it. They had to fight for it. The nations had to defend this place. They had to fight. Now, granted, we have many ways to fight. We've discovered our psychic power, rediscovered our psychic powers, rediscovered our intellectual and mental powers, rediscovered our creative powers. We've rediscovered all of these things, and we built up our arsenal of tools that we can fight and not be afraid. What do you think you was getting all these initiations for? All of these things, doing all of this healing and all that, so you don't have to be afraid. You can't have all of these things and all these shrines and all these tools and be afraid, because you must not really know who you are and who they fucking with. You must not know. So I had to get back to work, but I just had to drop in with that little message. I will post the link to the website where you can register for the town hall. I'll post it today, so look out for it. I'll post it in the community links down here. Will you register and you come to the town hall? So, peace, y'all.